Hey guys! I'm sorry I didn't make a video last week. I didn't make the time, but this week it's not going to happen, so here I am. I'm going to make a quick book haul about some books that I got. I had the opportunity to go last year, November and December, to Texas A&M in Texarkana to an English program. So I was there, and like always, when I go to a place where their books exist, I have to get some books. So I knew when I went there that I couldn't get many because of the luggage and the weight, but it didn't really work out, and I got all of these. So I'm gonna just show them to you guys real quick. Some of them I got from Books A Million. All of them were really cheap, like less than $4, all of them. But some of them I got them from Books A Million, and some were from Goodwill, they were like $1. So yay! I'm really excited to read all of these. I'm going to start with the ones that I've already read. The first one would be Girl in Translation by Kwok. I don't know. This one's a really good book, and there's a lot you can analyze from it, because it's about a girl from China and her mom, and they go to live in New York, and they want a better life for themselves, but they have to work in a sweatshop factory, and it's a really difficult life, and the girl has like two lives, because she works in the sweatshop factory with her mom, and then she's also a student, and she tries as best as she can because she wants to get a scholarship. Can't talk. Yeah, this book is really good. I'm probably gonna do a book review on it all alone, so stay tuned. The next one is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, and this is sort of like a juvenile book, I guess you can tell, but I've always wanted to read it. It was just one of those books that you add to your Goodreads and you just want to buy it if you can. So this was about like $2.97. Yeah, so I was like, why not? And it's a little cheesy, it's a little romantic, you know, but I really liked it because it's a love story between two people who are in New York City, and in Christmas time, and they start to talk to each other through a notebook, and they leave special notes and little clues on where to find the next clue and stuff like that. So it's a cute story. I really recommend it. The third one is Viola in Real Life. Oh, I forgot to say the author. The other one is by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan, and this one is by Adriana Trigiani. And this is also like a sort of children's or young adult book, but I really liked it. It's about a girl who makes videos. She has her video diaries, and her parents make movies, so she's like really creative, and she's always wanting to film. And I could relate to that. And she goes to Indiana, to a school where she has to stay in dorms and everything, so that's why I also liked it, because my experience in Texas, it was being in the dorms, living in the school, and I had never done something like that, so I kind of related when she was like, oh, the RA and the rooms and everything, her roommates, so it was like a cute story. And it has a good message as well. It's really easy to read, it's a really easy read, and you can really relate to it, I think. And now we have the books that I have not yet read, and these are 5. And the first one would be The Cove by Ron Rash. And this book, I actually grabbed it because the cover is so beautiful. I was like, what's that book about? I am one of those people that, I mean, I know people say don't judge a book by its cover, but really the cover does say something about the book, so you can get an idea. So it's not like I'm gonna judge it, but it seemed good to me. And then actually when I opened it, I read what it was about, and these like magic words just jumped out of the book. And it's like, in the book description it says, deep in the rugged Appalachians of North Carolina lies a cove, a dark, forbidding place where spirits and fetches wander, and even the light fears to travel. So it seems like a really good book, and basically any book that says something about nature and about North Carolina, I'm going to buy it. So I love North Carolina. It really reminds me of when I used to live there when I was a kid. So this seems like a really good book. You need to make the time to read it. Darkly beautiful and sadly true. I'm really excited. This one I got from Goodwill at $1. It's called Loving Frank. And there's this guy named Frank Lloyd Wright, who recently I knew nothing about him. I actually, being in Texarkana, we played this game, Pictionary. I'm not sure, we played so many games, but it was one that you got a person's name and you had to draw it. And I had to draw Frank Lloyd Wright and I was like, what? Who is that? So when I saw this book, it was like a sign. I took it as a sign, like, you don't know who he is. So here's a book for $1. And it's about a love affair, apparently, that he has with someone, because I can't find the name. So a love story and history and general culture. The next book is called Edition, and I like the cover. And it's actually an interesting story. It's about a girl who has obsessive compulsive disorder. So she's like always counting everything, and it says like she counts how many bananas she buys, how many steps she takes to the cafe, how many seeds are in her orange cake, and you know, she's just like such a control freak and she can't help it. So it's about how something changes her life when she meets this awesome guy. And it's just like, ooh, life-changing. I haven't read it, but it says, because no matter how organized you are, how many steps you put in place, you can't plan for people who are unpredictable and full of possibilities. So this seems good, and it's by Toni Jordan. I forgot to say, Loving Frank is by Nancy Horan. It's really important to mention authors. I mean, they make a big effort to write the book. You should at least mention them. Sorry. Then is Down and Out in Paris and London by George Orwell. And I haven't read any books by George Orwell, but I know that he's good. He has another few popular books. And a friend who studies literature, he was there when we bought it, and he was like, you have to buy that one. If you don't buy it, I'm gonna buy it, but buy it. So yeah, I trust him, and I hope this is good. I'm gonna read it as soon as I can. As you can notice, I'm obsessed with anything like Paris or traveling, North Carolina, mountains, all that stuff. History. I love historical novels. And this is the last one. It's also a historical novel. It's called The Coral Thief. And I really like this book. Like, it's the cover and the cover art. Yes, the cover art. It's really, really cute. And it says, it's The Coral Thief by Rebecca Stott. Did I already say that? I think not. And it's a historical novel, a provocative and tantalizing mix of history, philosophy, and suspense. It conjures up vividly both the feats of Napoleon and the accomplishments of those working without fame or glory to change our ideas of who we are and the world in which we live. Paris, 1815. This seems like an awesome book. So yeah, these books are so amazing that sometimes I just don't read them because I won't have the experience of reading them for the first time. Always. That's weird, right? Sorry. And yes, those were my books from Texarkana. I do not know. Now, I think now I understand why I had that extra weight. Because these are like hardcover and I just cannot. And I had to leave like 5 books. I controlled myself as much as I could, but books are just my thing, you know. It just doesn't happen. And here in the Cove, I just wanted to show you guys that in Texarkana, it was during the fall time when we went, so I collected all of these cute leaves, and they're all so cute and beautiful. And I love putting them inside the books because it keeps them like really, really straight and conserved. So it was so, wow, yeah. It was so much fun going to Texarkana, and it was really beautiful. If I can, I will make a video talking about my experience. If you guys would like to see that, you can tell me in the comments. Yeah, so yeah, there's a lot we can cover. I mean, really, when you go study to another country, you always learn so much. You make such great friends, so it's a good opportunity. Opportunity. Yeah. So that's it for today. I have to go do homework. But yeah, I'm really excited to read those books now. And I hope you liked it. And yes, see you in the next video, guys. Bye. Thank you for watching.